Today is Good Friday, April the 10th. We had big plans to be at Big Bend National Park this Easter weekend. My plans had not gone awry, I would be on my way to Big Bend this morning. But I don't think I need to explain that that didn't come about. So, here I am. It's going to be a grand fishing weekend because that's what there is to do. I have got about a 7-inch gizzard shad out there on a float. I know you can't see it. I just thought I would tell you about RJ's Law. A float, especially with live bait on it, will almost always move in the opposite direction of what you want it to. So remember that. I've started using these Berkeley Gulp Alive crickets, and I came out yesterday for the first time to use these, and I was pretty impressed. I caught 2 good crappie and a couple of small blue cats and a rather favorable bluegill, which is what I was after, in a short amount of time until it started raining. I had tons of bites all night long, and this little cricket dude there, it does work quite well. And I've figured out that if you run the hook basically the length of the cricket to where you don't have a sizable portion along the bottom there, if you can see that, maybe. You get a better hook. Just a little tip. I'm going to keep using these today to try to catch some more bait for the weekend, and I'll let you know how it goes. It is now 8:40 on Good Friday. I have spent the day fishing. Our plans were to go to Big Bend National Park, do some camping, hiking, Black Gap Trail, but those plans didn't work out. So it's a weekend of fishing. I started this morning at 5:30, and I've moved around a little bit. I've had to do a few other things, but I've spent most of the day on the water. I've caught a few smallmouth, bluegill, 1 crappie, and some small channel cat, 1 small flathead, but no blue cats, which is what I'm after, because I put them in the freezer, and we're down to a meal. I'm still here. I have this terrible problem of not being able to give up Got a few nibbles going, so staying a little later tonight. It is now Tuesday, and a little chilly for April. About 50 degrees. I don't even think it's 50. Wind out of the north, which is actually right in my face at this moment. And we're still, doing the whole social distancing thing, so I'm out here trying to catch fish. Couple hours till sunset, so seeing if I got a chance for any bluegill or perch to use as bait until I throw out the big rods for the big boys. See how it goes. I'm something of a budget angler, or budget everything, and was watching Kayak Catfish channel on YouTube recently. It's a new one I follow, and he was doing a lot of ultralight fishing, and I thought, wow, that looks fun, because often when you catch these bluegill, whatever, smaller fish, they fight a lot, but it doesn't really affect you much with a medium action rod. So I picked up this little Shakespeare Micro Series Blue ultralight spinning kit. I think it's 4.5 feet, 4-pound line. Pretty nice little spinning reel on here, and so far I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It sure makes catching these little fish a little bit more fun. $19 at Walmart, by the way. So, fabulous. You'll also no doubt notice the huge piece of carpet someone decided to leave here on the bank. It's fantastic. I'm going to have to come out here and clean up this spot pretty soon. That's what we do. If you don't catch them on a hook, you can get them in the net. On the float rig. Caught a carp earlier in the cast net. He's gonna get kind of pieced for bait. Nothing quite like a fresh carp head. And cut bluegill midsection, kind of trim the fins off. Very good. I had to turn the lights on. Being an adventure fantasy writer, I always feel especially eccentric when I put my hood on. So here's the thing, and you're no doubt questioning. I have fished for years with your chicken livers, Vienna sausages, bar S hot dogs and Jello, everything you can think of, your stink baits and dough baits and all of that, and I still have some with me. And you get more bites with those baits. Sure. Little bites. You could be out here all night feeding the little 12-inch blue and channel catfish. But that's not what I'm after. I'm out here to catch, hopefully, blue cats from at least 3 pounds and up. So when you throw big bait, you get fewer bites. So you end up sitting here contemplating the universe a little bit more, because you don't have as much action going on. But when you do have action, it's a bigger fish. Just because I knew you were wondering. Well, I didn't have the camera going, but got this nice guy on the live bluegill on the float. I'm gonna weigh him up and we'll let you know. Just right at 4 pounds, but that's perfect for my freezer.